Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Julianna Slaughter, and I am also your Teen New England Petite, as well as today is Saturday, and we are doing another Saturday with SoundPace. Today I have a very special guest, also my sister from the Petite family. Her name is Miss New England Petite. And today she's going to be joining me for a quick little session about tips, tricks, and even questions about pageantry, as well as how we prepare for our pageants and even nationals. Here she is. Let's bring her in. Hi.
Hi.
This is totally so much better.
Awesome.
Okay, so when you were crowned not teen, I'm teen. When you were crowned Miss New England Petite, um, exactly, you said you felt calm, you felt cool and collected and confident. Would you like to
Yes,
explain more on that?
definitely. So honestly, I wasn't much of a seasoned pageant competitor like a lot of people are. I had
Mm-hmm.
just competed in my first pageant in January, and I really, from that, learned so much. I was really stepping out of my comfort zone and just getting used to this whole world of pageantry. And then from there, I had learned about New England Petite during the whole stay-at-home advisory. And I saw it as an opportunity to just like have something to look forward to and, get myself going again, getting out in the community and helping out. And so I signed up for it. I didn't have much time to prepare, but honestly, I was just so excited to be a part of a system that was celebrating petite women because I know that that's something that unfortunately, like, shorter women aren't getting a lot of representation in a lot of other systems. And so I signed up, competed, and everything just went so smoothly with the whole weekend. I really enjoyed it. I loved everyone that I met, including you. And
Yes.
and so honestly, like I was super calm, like I had told you. I just felt like everything was falling into place the way that it was meant to be. And when I got crowned, I just like felt a feeling of peace. And it didn't really hit me that it had happened for like a week or so. And now looking back
Right.
on it, I'm like, wow, like I used to wake up and be like, did that really happen?
Yes, that's exactly how I felt. I definitely felt like it was a dream come true and that I was waiting to wake up. Like, is this
Right?
really real? This is my reality, I guess.
Right?
I definitely feel the same way. Was there some tips and tricks that you used while you were preparing at the USA, not the USA, the New England petite pageant?
Honestly, learning to just like be comfortable with yourself and like loving the things about yourself that make you you are what are gonna set you apart. Because
Yes.
when you're comfortable with yourself, they're gonna see that. They're gonna see that, like, you might not fit the physical form that they usually see or something, but you're embracing who you are, and they're gonna appreciate that so much more. So, honestly, just finding confidence to do it is very hard. It's not an easy thing, but once you do, that sets you apart.
It does, honestly. Hello, Sarah. This is our Mrs. actually, New England Petite. Um, her name is Sarah Lopez. Shout out to you.
Yeah, thanks for watching, Sarah.
So what other tricks and like tips did you use? Like, I know that when I put on eyeliner,
Yep.
a lot of people they just start over or they use a brush. I use a Q-tip and then I'll wet it a little bit with water and I'll kind of like point it a little bit and then tweak my eyeliner. It saves so much time
Yeah.
and it really de makes the point and everything in the wing really defined. So that's one trick that I used at the petite pageant, New England petite pageant.
So for me, let me think of some tips. I don't know, that eyeliner one's good. I'm gonna have to use that because I definitely always have to redo my eyeliner. I'm actually very bad at putting lashes on, like the strip lashes.
Really?
Yes. So I ahead of time got lash extensions. in
Mhm.
hopes that I could just skip that whole thing. And I ended up putting lash extensions on top of my lashes because I felt like they weren't enough. But makeup tips, I would say make sure that your foundation doesn't have SPF in it because when you're on
Mm.
stage and the cameras are flashing at you, the flash will make you look washed out. So that's a good tip to follow.
Yes. Yeah, I also have a little trick to the foundation. Um, I know a lot of people have like setting powders, so I
Yep.
definitely recommend that. But if you don't have setting powder, get baby powder. Yeah, so
Oh,
actually if you put it in like a little container or something that you have, you could take your foundation brush, spread out more, and you you dip your brush in that, and then
yep.
apply the foundation on your face, and then apply it. And I swear it's gonna make you look a little bit powdery at first, but then once you take the brush and tap it a few times and spread it around, you're gonna look matte, and it's just a photo finish look that every girl should try if they do not have setting powder. Definitely recommend setting powder first though.
And your face will smell good.
Yes. Do you have any other tricks?
Let's see. So with evening gown, like, or swimsuit too, with your
Mm,
shoes that you're gonna wear on stage, make sure that they're like the bottoms of them are scuffed up. And I know that it's such a
yes.
random thing, but if you have fresh, like if the bottoms of your shoes are very fresh and smooth, you're more likely to slip on stage. So instead, you can either just wear them around a lot and get them like worn in, or you can, some people even rub them up against pavement. It sounds so crazy, but it helps because it gives a nice grip on the stage. And they also make little like stickers that you can put, and it's almost like sandpaper, so that you're not
Mm.
slipping all over the stage.
Yes, yeah, I totally agree. When I put my shoes on, I always before ahead of time, I always scuff the bottoms to make
Yes,
sure. Um,
yes,
I also recommend like in preparation, ladies, if you can find like a studio, even like just your hallway, doesn't matter if it's carpet or not, practice your walk ahead of
yes.
time. Keep practicing it, and even wear your shoes, your heels to the grocery store, while you're making breakfast, while you're doing your everyday life activities, it's going to help practicing walking in those heels. And then once you see yourself on stage versus when you first got them, is a complete difference. So prep yourself to walk in those heels. Um, Another trick that I like to use is actually when you're changing, there's actually, I learned this at the New York Fashion Week show that I just participated in. So they have this, it's almost like a pantyhose, you stocking that you slip over your face, so that way you can change your clothes without getting your makeup on it.
I
So that's a
like
little,
that.
yeah, it's a little tip and trick that I have.
Um,
Um,
and another one too, to go along with what you were saying with practicing your walk. What I do is I videotape myself every time I practice my walk. Because sometimes, first of all, like you might not feel like you're progressing, but you look back at the first
mhm.
time that you walked to now and you're going to see the improvements. But also, there's things that you might not realize that you're doing until you watch yourself. So you might be swinging one of your arms more than the other, or you might be making a weird face or something, and you're going to pick up on it if you're videotaping yourself.
Yes, I 100% agree with videotaping yourself. Ladies, please videotape yourself when you're doing interview questions because you're
Yes.
going to notice the little things that you do. Talking with your hands, you want to keep them here
Yep.
in a little box. You're also going to want to not say and the filler words. Lindsay, didn't you have a filler word that you used to do?
Yes, I always used to say definitely, and I never picked up on it until a coach had told me that I was doing it.
Hmm.
I would always be like, yeah, I definitely this. And it was just my filler
Yes.
word instead of saying like or and those things are natural to say, like right now, I just said it. It's natural, but when it's every other word, then it kind of just distracts from what you're trying to say and takes away from it because the judges are going to be paying attention to you saying like instead of the content that you have to share.
Right. I 100% agree that they can be 100% distracting. Also, ladies, for interview, when you do sit down, if you are sitting down, cross your ankles. Do
Yes.
not cross your legs. Just something that you guys should know. See, I just said
And it's
uh,
natural, it is. It's just, I mean, you haven't been saying it every other word, so it's fine.
right. Yeah, so we're just and at the end of the day, we are human. Um Ladies, when you do have interview, they're human. They're you're just having a conversation. Let
Right.
them know who you are confidently, who you are on the inside. Express that beauty, because they want to get to know the true you. And if the true you is confidently beautiful, then show them.
And along with that, I want to say that a lot of people think that they need to be a certain way, like that they need to have spoken three different languages
Mhm.
or that they, have traveled the world or that they have this prestigious degree. And you don't have to pretend like you're something you're not, because if you're pretending like you're something you're not, they're going to see that. If you say, for example, that you don't speak multiple languages, they're not gonna like fault you for that. They're gonna be happy that you're owning who you are.
Yes, honesty is key. Don't
Yes.
memorize your bio. You don't want to have your answers memorized.
Right.
You definitely want to be the the most you can be. So,
Right.
another thing is, ladies, please just take a deep breath and be yourself. You
Yes.
don't want to be the past title winner. That's the key thing to remember. A lot of girls, when I was competing in Teen USA for Maine Teen USA, a lot of them wanted to be the previous title holder. They wanted to act like her, dress like her, and such. They don't want another previous title holder. That's why they're
Yep.
recruiting for a new one. So, ladies,
Exactly.
remember, you don't want to be the past previous title holder because they already had her. They want the new you. So,
And
that's
I
all the time we have for today.
okay. I just
Go ahead.
really quickly, I
Go
just want
ahead.
to add to what you said. Um, there would be no value in you winning by acting like someone else, by acting like the previous title holder. It's more valuable to, go into it and say, you know what, I was my truest self, and if that's not what they need this year, that's okay.
Hmm.
To win being someone else isn't as valuable.
Right. You want to feel 100% like, I did this.
Right.
I prepared. I worked out. I did everything I needed to. So 100% confidence in yourself definitely will get you to where you want to go in life. Being
Definitely.
someone else you're not. Basically, everybody else is taken, so be yourself.
Yes.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much, everyone who is watching and who has joined our lovely live. Thank you so much, Lindsay, for joining me, and I
Thank you
will
for
see you
having me.
soon.
All right.
Also, everybody who is petite, you too, if you are 5'4" and under, you too have a chance to join uh, Teen New England Teen New England Petite Pageant, the teen division, the Miss division. We have a Ms. and then we have a Elite division. So you can also join our New England Petite Pageant family. Reserve your title today. Um,
Well, thank you for
so
having me.
you're welcome. I'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.